These are the Tronsmart Onyx Ace. Alright, coming in from Amazon is a barcode sticker thing that really takes the magic out of buying a nice product off Amazon, because you don't get to see the box art. You have to peel away the plastic in order to get the picture. There we go. These Tronsmart Qualcomm aptX, the Onyx Ace, true wireless earphones. Crystal clear calls via quad-core microphone array. These are a set of £31 Bluetooth headphones from Amazon. You can currently get a 15% off. There's a wee deal going at the moment if you check the notes down below. What's in the box is here. Quad microphone with noise reduction for clearer calls. Bunch of stuff down there. We have fully sweat-proof, superior sound via design drivers, up to 5 hours playback time with 24-hour charging case, and they look very much like a certain Apple product that's out there. Yeah, Tronsmart. I've never heard, maybe I have heard of them before, I'm not too sure. They sound like one of those companies that just come and go. They have a plastic thing on the top here that makes it difficult to remove. Right. There we go. Alright, so then they are presented at the front. Nice design for the box, I have to say. I'm quite impressed by the box. Open here. Pull that piece of plastic out. There we there we have those. And we have a little wallet full of gadgetry underneath. What do we have in here? We have a user manual that is in multitude of different languages. A poster that you can put up on your wall. Spend 20 minutes trying to find your language. There is a Tronsmart warranty card as well, which if you register and things like that, they can help you out if everything goes pear-shaped. There's a wee baggie with a USB Type-C connector in here. And that's it. That brings us to these. Here, that looks like a robot from a TV show. Or no, that looks familiar. I can't quite place it right now, but I'm sure you guys will be able to help me down in the comments below. We have LEDs down the front there. Bit of a reflective plastic on the front to give that kind of premium look. We have a hinge at the back, USB Type-C connector at the bottom, so you're going to be charging it like that as opposed to having it set upright or anything like that. That looks better if they had put the USB Type-C right in the middle of the back. I would have liked that. And then the earbuds themselves. Obviously now these don't come with any kind of silicone rubber or anything that you put around here. They are more like an AirPod-y type affair. So you whack them in your ears, and there we have on the side there you can see there's a little bit of plastic with a hole for a microphone, and that's probably an LED. I'm not sure at the moment. Down there we have the Pogo plugs for charging. Here we have air or something like that. You see the drivers in there. There's two of them. Yeah, it doesn't say left or right, which I'm guessing most people are not going to have a problem working out which way around these go. But you never know, there might be someone out there that has somehow managed to get it in the wrong ear. So we drop them down into the corresponding hole, the corresponding way, and they charge. Then we take them out, and there's some writings in there, which you can see. I can't see on the viewfinder, the text is just too small, but I'll let you translate it for me. I'm sure it says something wonderful. You have won £1 million. Please contact us immediately. Okay, so to pair them, what do we have to do to pair them? Oh, we've got two LEDs going. And it's just popped up as if by magic on the bottom of my screen to say that they are ready to be paired, and we are now paired with them. And we are good to go. So, right. English is page 1 to 7. So there's 1, there's 7, and there's 6, 5, okay. So, how do we do stuff with them? First use, we've done that. This is a touch sensor then, the little bit with the hole on it. Bluetooth pairing, reset your device, we'll worry about that some other day. Controls. Okay, so to turn on manually, tap and hold for 3 seconds. To tap and hold for 5 seconds to turn off manually. Tap twice for play pause. Tap and hold for 2 seconds for the next track. Tap and hold for 2 seconds for the previous track on the left ear. Volume up, right ear tap once. Volume down, left ear tap once. Answer a phone call, tap twice. Reject a phone call, tap and hold for 2 seconds. Activate voice assistant, tap 3 times quickly. Alright, I'm getting really hacked off the way these controls work across Bluetooth headphones, because if you decide, oh, I'm going to use these today, you go out with them and then you realise that you can't do anything. You keep turning them off, switching tracks, rejecting calls whenever you try to do anything. So we're going to have a quick test to see how they sound. I'm going to take a walk around the house, do some chores, and listen to some tunes and some podcasts and see how things sound. Let's do that now. Alright, so back to these. Be honest, the sound just isn't quite there. There are better options out there. Now, I'm going to go down the road of saying I'm not a big fan of AirPods because I can't get them out. This is the thing. These go in your ears, and on occasion, everybody's ears can be a wee bit greasy, especially if you've been in the gym. Or out for a walk, in my case. You put it in there and you close it. You open it and they're still a wee bit greasy when you go to pull them out. And they're a wee bit difficult to get your fingers on, especially if your fingers are a wee bit damp or greasy as well, because of the plastic that's on there. If there was even a rubber tip or something that you could grip, then you could pull them out quite easily. It keeps closing every opportunity it gets. Stay open, please. So, whenever you place them in your ear, the sound is alright. It's very good for spoken word. Phone calls and things like that are sound very natural. It's well reproduced. I have to say, I'm really into that. But whenever it comes to just sitting back and rocking out, they don't do it. I'm a big fan of noise cancelling. I like the silicone to be in my ear and totally around here and surrounded and no air getting in. I like to be able to hear my internal organs. These can't do that because you just can't get them close enough in your ears, and I kept finding myself pushing them in just that wee bit harder, which meant I would hit this and pause and reject phone calls and things. They're just that wee bit more frustrating. Obviously, I've only used them for maybe about an hour, possibly, listening to various podcasts. I made one phone call with them, I received one phone call with them, and I listened to a bunch of music, various different genres, just a random selection on YouTube Music of rock and punk and ska and things, but it just didn't deliver anything to make me go, oh, that was really nice. Unfortunately, I can't give them a very good review. I like the design somewhat. The case is a wee bit frustrating, that they're not that easy to get out. Even if you could do this and throw them out on your hand like Tic Tacs, that might be better, but they're held in by magnets. And I don't know if I mentioned, but the case closes a little too easily. It's a nice design. It looks good. It's very sleek, very very sexy. And for 30 quid, you could do far worse, but to be honest, there are better options out there, and I would spend the money to get them, because I don't feel Tronsmart have nailed it here, but it's almost there. They just need to add a bit of oomph to the actual headphones so that whenever they are in your ears, you're not losing any of the noise out the sides. Because I felt like the the sound quality was just disappearing out the edges of my ears. There was no real bass to them. The sound quality needed some severe enhancement to make me want to carry on using them. And then to top it all, every time I put them in and took them out of this, I started to curse them, and it was only an hour that I was using them. If you're in the gym and you need to be using them, I do fear that they will fall out of your ears quite easily, especially if you get a bit sweaty, in which case you're going to be losing them quite a lot. And throwing them in and out of this case whenever you're done in the gym or with your run or your walk, you might end up dropping them a wee bit more often, or perhaps just chucking the whole case into the hedge in frustration because it's closed on you again for no reason. Alright, well, let me know if you have any questions or concerns or thoughts in the comments box down below. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Remember to tune in to the Tech Addicts podcast on a Sunday, and again to TalkSport on a Wednesday morning for Inspect Your Gadget. And other than that, take care.